Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at the Shiba token. We're going to be talking about a couple updates that have been happening so far over the last couple days. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Dylan, Space Cadet Crypto, and we cover all things cryptocurrency, stocks, and everything. So if you don't want to miss on any important updates, remember to like and subscribe and also turn on bell notifications. But let's jump right in. Okay, so right now Shiba Inu token is trading at the price of $0.00008245 right now. It is down 2%, but the whole entire market is also down right now as Bitcoin struggles to hold some line of support here that is creating a huge pattern. And we're going to be going over the technicals in just a bit, but we're looking at the market cap right now. We are sitting at around $3.25 billion, down 2%. And our volume is at around $381 million worth of volume being traded today in the last 24 hours. But I also do want to look at the holders, because the holders for the Shiba token actually have been increasing a lot since the last week. If we scroll down here, as we see the total addresses, meaning the total number of people holding Shiba Inu in their unique wallet for the token, we have seen here May 31st. So last week, starting last Monday, we had 456,000 holders. And as you can see, that number has been increasing every single day. And right now we're at 481,000 holders now, which is pretty insane, because about 2 weeks ago, when I was covering the amount of holders, I did see it was around 380,000 holders when we saw that huge dip in correction around 2 weeks ago. But now we're actually seeing a huge increase, almost 100,000 new addresses being created now, for a total of 481,000 addresses. So this is crazy to see here that the army of the Shiba army is growing. So comment down below, what do you think about this? Do you see a bunch of new people joining the space here that are investing in this token? So let me know down in the comments. But let's also look at some pretty big news too on the Shiba token. This came out a couple days ago, May 5th, but we do see that USGOLDBUYERS.com is actually also using Shiba Inu to trade and to buy gold or silver as well. So if you don't know what USGOLDBUYERS.com is, it's a place where you can sell gold, silver, any kind of things. Right here, it says what we buy. It says scrap gold and dental, diamonds, silver and antiques, fine watches, coins, and bullions, platinum, and estate. So this is a place where you can buy and sell different items here, and they also are trading Shiba Inu as well. And if we click on that link, we do see that the US Gold Buyers is pleased to announce that we now accept Shiba Inu for the purchase and sale of physical gold and silver and coins. So this is awesome to see here. And I also did look them up. A place where I do find reputable sources for businesses like this is the Better Business Bureau. And I do see here that they are actually an A+ rating for the Better Business Bureau rating. And they are located here in Florida. So it is an accredited business, which is a good thing to see here as well. So it does show that this is a very credible place for people to do business. So people have done business in the past with this US Gold Buyers, and it has worked out well. So this is actually pretty interesting, seeing that they are adding Shiba Inu to a list of things that they trade. So this is awesome to see. If you did not know about this, this is very good to see, because it's just another company that is adding Shiba as a form of payment and transaction. And as you know, once a token or a coin starts getting the adoption as a use of payment for transactions, like we saw in that last video I made of talking about how a plastic surgery office was also accepting Shiba Inu as a form of payment, we're seeing more and more people starting to adopt this now. And another credited business like US Gold Buyers is now adding them as well. But now let's get into the technicals of the charts and look at what's actually going on with Shib, because we do see it still following Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is still barely holding on right now. We're still seeing some more fear in the market, a lot of fear sentiment going on. So let's take a look at that right now. Okay, so just a quick look at the fear and greed index. We are at currently 15 right now. And if we look here, we're still in extreme fear. Yesterday, we were actually at 17. So now we're more fearful right now in the markets as Bitcoin is starting to dip below $36,000. And we did see that last month we were in that green greed area here, where a lot of people were in profits here, and the sentiment of the market, the cryptocurrency market, was that we were going up. But now we are still very scared. There's still extreme fear going on. We're at 15. The lowest we've gone was 10, which was around 2 weeks ago when Bitcoin started dumping heavily and every single altcoin was doing the same exact thing. So now we're still teetering. We did regain some momentum at around 20 for the extreme fear index, but now we're still coming back down towards that 15 area. So people are still very scared, and we see a next update for this in 6 hours. But let's take a look at the charts right now. So what we see right now is Bitcoin's chart. We are still in that symmetrical triangle. We did have a fake out, meaning that the price did go all the way up here. It looked like there was a nice breakout to the upside, making us go to a $40,000 Bitcoin, but we did see that the price slowed down and we found a massive drop back down because we saw Elon tweet again about Bitcoin, and we still see that he still has some sort of influence on the market still, but we did see a price come back down to retest this lower area of support, and now we're just trading within this region right here, very small increments above and below this area of support right here. So we are still seeing a dump right now. We're seeing this 4-hourly candle. This is the 4-hourly chart, by the way, and we are seeing that the price is going down here. We did hit a low of 35,500, but now it is just all depends on what Bitcoin does next, because if we do make a massive move to the downside, we start seeing more selling volume, because right now our selling volume is still pretty low. We are actually decreasing in our volume, so we are still gearing up for a massive move. We haven't confirmed this breakout just yet, but we are still making our way and trading within these ranges. If we start seeing multiple 4-hourly and 6-hourly candles actually close outside of this area, then that's when we can start being in trouble here and start seeing maybe a breakdown for Bitcoin's price. But the fundamentals are still saying that Bitcoin is going to break above this and move on to higher highs and eventually hit that 100,000 price target that a lot of people have been talking about. But let's look now at Shiba Inu, because they are doing the same thing. This token is doing the same exact price. It actually is looking a little bit better because it is not trading like above and below this support. It's still trading above it, but we are finding some touches to the downside for it. But we still are oscillating between this support and resistance, and we are very, very close here within the next couple days. Here it's saying by June 9th, hopefully we get a breakout to either confirm this breakout to the upside or come back down and get rejected and then break to the downside. But I will be updating on this channel every day, so make sure to like and subscribe and turn on bell notifications. But like I was talking about before on the RSI, right here, we do see that this middle point here, if we're above it, we're going to be trading in an uptrend, and if we are below it, then we're going to be trading in a downtrend. And what actually did happen is when we found a touch right here to the upside, we did break down to the downside, and we also went below the middle part of this RSI, got another rejection here, and now we're still trading here on a downtrend. So we are confirmed in a downtrend right now. So once we start breaking above this right here, this middle line, and start trading up here, then we're going to be confirmed in an uptrend. But we still are trading within this range right here, this little area, which we've been trading in for the last couple weeks now, in this lower range. Then we've been trading in this middle range, upper range, but now we're in this middle range right now. So it's very critical that we hold this area right here. Let's also look at our moving averages as well. So right now we're below all our moving averages for the 4-hourly time frame. So that means that we still have a lot of resistance to break through in the near future right now. But if we look at our later time frames, let's look at the daily. So on our daily, we still are finding support on this orange line, the 50-day moving average, and we still haven't broken below or closed the candle below it. We still have 5 hours left for this daily candle to close. So we will know very, very soon if it starts to trade below this area. But for right now, it's holding, but we are still seeing this yellow moving average right here. Our 21-day moving average is still acting as a dynamic resistance right here, lining up perfectly with this top resistance of the symmetrical triangle. So showing that confluence right there, that we still have a lot of resistance to break through before we start trading up here. But what we want to see in the next couple hours is Bitcoin regain that support and break to the upside, because we're going to see every single altcoin do the same exact thing, and we are going to see Shiba retest this upper area right here of around 0.000097, retest this golden pocket area at that 10 level. That's been such psychological resistance here. It's been resistance here and here as well that we've touched multiple times within the last 2 weeks. So we have to be on the lookout for that. But everything's holding on by a thread right now. We are still very, very close to this support, which is not what we want to see. We want to see that nice move away from the support into these resistance areas. But right now we are still just teetering on that support So if we do manage to break down here, I do see that the price target can come back down here as we saw before as support in this area of the blue box at 0.000007. So this is just a quick update. I just wanted to update you guys. I will be making more videos very soon, and I'm going to be making a video on how to avoid getting scammed as well. So be on the lookout at that for tomorrow. But that is it for me. Thank you so much, everybody. Peace out.